7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Photography has changed how I look at the world basically every day.
Photography to me is storytelling.
I really like creating, you know, so when I can pull something out of my head onto a canvas, a picture, or anything, you know, I'm turning an idea into real life.
It helped me get through certain moments of my life to just be creative and put my mind on something else.
Somewhere, somehow, it tells a story, or I can connect to what I'm seeing emotionally, and I want other people to be able to feel the same way when they look at
it. It's really intriguing to create something that came out of your own head.
The name Mosaic is just really to kind of express the individualities between all the photographers that were involved in the show. The whole goal of the event was to kind of create a synergy between artists and the community here in Fort Worth. A lot of my friends are photographers, and a lot of people that a lot of creative people I've come into contact recently with or interacted with recently have been photographers. Thought it'd be a good idea to host a show featuring photographers. I just thought it was something that needed to happen. Kind of just a focus on the photographers themselves. There wasn't anything else that it really needed to promote or display other than exposure for the photographers and to kind of get to know each one and the way that they work and the way they take their pictures. Hope that everyone can kind of get together more often as far as creative events go here in Fort Worth.
Even the guy today, Emmanuel, came in, and he came from Dallas. And it's like 45 minutes away. Not too far, but I mean, it's still cool because people would actually take time out of their day and plan to support you and support other artists. So it's always encouraging, man.
I love people's reactions, you know. That's why today I haven't really been sitting by my pictures a lot. I've just been kind of browsing around to see people's reactions to some of the images. So.
Interest them enough to look at it, which means, I'm doing something, I'm doing something good, It really shows that, people are keening in to what you're doing and shows that you really have a talent in doing something. It kind of keeps you to keep doing it,
A lot of times, I think us as people, we can make our opinions into factual things, but to actually hear other people and artists kind of come together and share their ideas and how they think about a picture and kind of develop it in their mind before they take the picture is really great.
I think it's important to be around creative people, see life from a different perspective. What I love about this show is that I get to see other people's work and see the world from their eyes as well. I think it's important to venture off and meet new people, see things the way they see it, and overall it just helps me creatively to become a better photographer.
There's a lot of local talent everywhere. It's good to make connections, with photography. you can be the best shooter ever, but if you don't have the right connections with people, you know, your work not going to go as far as you want it to. So connections are really good as far as pushing through, getting other people to see your work.
I guess my favorite photo would be the one that's of my buddy's older sister and her husband and their new son, because it's like just a natural kind of it's not set up or anything. It's just like a homey kind of feel. And I did like a black and white and added a sepia kind of tint to it, shadow, and just put a little grain on there, kind of like an old school kind of feel. And it's just really kind of a personal kind of picture instead of just out and about, just taking pictures of random people. So since I know them and a great family that I know, the Outlaws, and so it's just really kind of a touching picture for me personally.
My favorite photo is probably the guy in the canoe. Last year I went to Nigeria. Coming from Nigeria, I was born there, so I kind of saw how the media showed Nigeria. People always think Nigeria is a place full of huts and things like that. So I went back to capture just the essence of Nigeria. You know, they're hardworking people. Even though they don't have the best circumstances, they are able to make the best out of it. So the picture of the canoe guy was taken at a local market. There was a guy that was just cleaning the river. You know, some of them don't get paid, but every morning the same guy wakes up and cleans the river. I found this information out because I talked to some of the people that were helping out, and I asked them, why is this guy just over here cleaning? They told me about how he wake up in the morning and clean the river, and he was hardworking. And so right when I took this picture, he was taking a break and just chilling and relaxing, and he didn't have any shoes on, and I felt like that just showed how hardworking he was, you know. And that moment I captured it, and it's probably my best picture ever that I've ever taken. And I'm going back to Nigeria again this December to do a part 2, and hopefully I get some more amazing images that show the true nature and culture of Nigeria.
Probably my favorite one would be this panorama up here. It's about a 10-image panorama taken in Aguirre Springs, which is down in Las Cruces, New Mexico. That is the Organ Mountains National Monument, and it's actually a 10-image panorama. That's kind of where I'm from, because I'm from New Mexico, but I live out here in Fort Worth. Well, I have family out here too, so I kind of go back and forth. But that's like basically my hometown, and when I get a chance, I want to move back down to New Mexico so I can shoot the stars, because that's mainly what I want to do, is do astrophotography and landscape. So out there it's just right in front of you. So that's probably about my most important piece up there right now.
After this event, there's been a lot of interest in hosting another show from other photographers that wanted to be a part of it. So probably later this year we'll plan to host another event similar to this one, maybe including more photographers and maybe other different art forms as well. So.